Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to go ahead and get the next part of Titanic out of the way, which will be issue 72. All the parts are in that little box. And then we're also going to need our issue 72 magazine, which is right here, 72. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the magazine, get it to the instructions, details for the promenade deck. So I'm going to read step 1. Okay, step 1 I've already done here, but it says, step 1, take the promenade deck from the previous issue and place it upside down on your work surface. Identify the position for the LED strip 72A on the underside of the sections 67C. Fit one side of the strip beneath the clips circled in red below left. Then fit the other side using a flat screwdriver to ease the clips circled in blue below left in place if necessary. That's what it's telling you about the circled in red and blue. And that's for the clips. And on mine, I've already went ahead and put that in because that is a very annoying and tedious process to do. So I went ahead and got mine out of the way, but I'll bring it up and I'll show it to you here. Alright. Basically right there it's talking about this LED circuit board that I got right here. Now another thing I will show you too is on this one right here, when I put this one in, the light bulb was bumping this plastic down here. I'm going to try my best to show you this, but the light bulb was bumping this plastic down here. And I took a pair of cutters like this, and I cut a notch in the plastic to make room for the bulb to basically sit in between the plastics. You can see it right there, that notch I cut. Otherwise the bulb would be pressing up against it and it would be pulling against the solder joint, and I didn't like that, so I went ahead and I did that. I'll probably also be doing the same thing right back here for the back, cutting a notch in here because there's another LED light that comes from here, but I'll have to see how it looks when I get it before I decide to do that. But that's what I've also done, is cut me a little notch. But after we have that done, now we're going to, looks like we're going to put the stairs in. Alright, step 2. With the promenade deck upside down, position the staircase 72D in the opening in deck section 70C. Raised screw sockets on the underside of the deck fit into recessed screw holes in the staircase. Top photos pegs on the underside of the deck fit into holes in the square tabs on the staircase, circled in blue above right. Fix the staircase to the deck using 3 AP screws. Turn the deck right side up and position the paneling 72F as shown above. The tabs on the bottom of the paneling are different sizes corresponding with the slots in the staircase arrows. So it's talking about putting in the stairs now. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to flip this deck the other direction now. Get it up here to where we'll be. Right there. And we're going to be focusing on that hole right there. So, getting my parts out of the box, I'm going to need that and these screws. And then I'm also going to need my screwdriver. So, going again with pH1. And then I'm going to get my stairs out of here. Taking my time to slowly get the stairs out so I don't damage them because of the little angel cherub that I put on there. Okay. Now I'm going to open up the bag and get out 3 AP screws. So, getting out 3 AP screws, which more than 3 came out. Go figure. Put them back into the bag. Alright. Set this bag to the side because we'll need it again in a minute. And then we're going to take our stairs. We're going to position the stairs try my best not to touch where the angel cherubs are. That side's in. This one's over here being stubborn, so let me figure out what's going on there. I'm gonna have to flip it around and look. We got a side here being stubborn. So, there we go. I got that one in. Now press that in. That's good. Press that in. That's good. Make sure this is pressed fully in on this side. Alright, let me turn it around and see what we got here. We look pretty good on that side, so we're good there. Now we're ready to secure it down with 3 screws. So, grabbing the first screw. And here we go with this. Wanting to fight me. So, bear with me here while I fight with this. It's really wanting to put up a fight. Alright, that's one end. And then we're going to grab a next screw. Get the outside ones first. And then we'll get the inside one last. Alright, that's that one in. Now we're going to get our last screw. To go into the back. This deck is very unstable. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're going to flip the assembly over. And we're right there at the stairs. We're going to take our staircase wall. Let me get you positioned over here. And I'm going to insert the staircase wall into place, taking my best not to break anything. Just like that. Alright, and then let me pick it up and show you. We now have the staircase. Hang on a minute here. I gotta adjust the camera. Okay. We now have the staircase inserted. So, we have done that part now. And it looks pretty good. Alright. Turning the page to the next section, we are now going to be doing some benches. Step 3. Take the 4 benches 72H and identify the slots where they are fitted on the aft section of the deck 71B, circled in yellow, top. One at a time, apply a little glue to the base of each bench and fix it in place as shown right. Okay, so we are now going to be putting in these benches. So for that, we're going to need our Loctite Ultra Gel Control Super Glue. I'm going to need me a pair of tweezers. I'm going to go for my favorite ones, ESD17. Okay, and then we're going to need our little bag, which is right here. There's one. Well, come on. There's 2, there's 3. We don't need that no more, so let me just grab that and put that back into the bag. That's what the windows was on. Then here's our 4 benches. And I've already painted the ends of them gold. So now I'm going to take my first bench. I'm going to move the camera right to here where we will be working. And I'm going to get my Loctite Ultra Gel Control Super Glue. Touch the legs of the bench, and then I'm going to apply the first bench into place, which that one looks okay. I'm going to get the second one. Make sure it's inserted. And that looks good. I'm now going to take my third one. Just touch some super glue to the bottom of the legs. Make sure that it's on there good. Looks good. And I'm going to get my last one. And set it there. And with that, all the benches look good. They're in place. So we've got that done now. I'm going to go ahead and close up my Loctite gel control super glue and set it to the side. And now that we've done that, we're going to go back to the book. We're on step 4 now. Step 4, take the ventilator 72G and check how it fits on the F section of the promenade deck 71B. The pegs on the base of the ventilator are different sizes to ensure you fit it the right way round. Glue in place as shown. So we are now right there with the ventilator. So for that, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need to pull out. There we go. Put that back in the bag for now. There's our ventilator. This is going to stab into the spot where I did the paper in the last video. I'm not even going to bother gluing mine down, because when I do this extra, doing the detail with the paper, the tacky glue gets lodged in the hole a little bit and it gives it more of a tighter fit. So there we go. There's that on there now. Step 5. Carefully remove the 6 windows from the frame 72E. Take the second class entrance 72B and glue one of the windows into each of the openings circled far right. You may find it helpful to use a pair of tweezers. So now we're going to do the thing where they're talking about popping out the windows, putting the window frames in, which I've already done, and I put mine in with micro crystal clear, and they came out perfect. You can see here, micro crystal clear dries clear. There's no glue gas marks. I've also detailed up the door hinges and the doorknobs. So we got that now. So turning to the next page, which now we're on the last page. Page 12. Step 6. With the promenade deck upside down, position the second class entrance 72B on the rectangular at the aft end of the section 71B. Fix part 72B in place with 4 AP screws. They really want us to turn this upside down when we just put that big old vent on there. Lord have mercy. Well, we're going to do it a different way. We're going to turn it sideways. I am not turning that upside down. So let me just get out the 4 screws. And I've got those. I'm going to make me some room over here. I'm going to turn this on its side. I'm going to bring the camera here. I'm going to scoot this down quite a bit to where we can focus in on that point right there. So we got to take this. We got to make sure that the windows now, this will only fit on one way. So if you're putting it on the wrong way, it really won't allow it to fit. So right there is the correct way. But before I put that back on, I'm going to go ahead and load up a screw. If I can get one of these lodged in, we'll be doing good. This is going to be hard. Okay. Just bear with me here, y'all. This is not going to be easy. Let's try that again. Really, people? Really? I can just get one started. Alright, good news. I got one started. Alright, one's holding it in. So, we got one in. I'm going to try to go for the next bottom back one down here. So go ahead and screw that in place. Okay. Sorry I bumped the camera. I'm going to go ahead and get the last one. Oh, not last one, but another one at the back. I'm just wishing it was the last one. Okay. And then we've got the last one. So, loading that up into my screwdriver. It's a good thing that the toolkit screwdriver has a magnet in it. And there we go. With that, we have all 4 of the screws in. And now we have this little section. Just tilt the camera angle. Now we have that little section in there with the windows attached. We got the benches on top, so we're doing good. So we'll tuck this back down. Now I'll read the completed work, because that is the completed work. That was the last step to do. Completed work. The first class staircase, second class entrance, and other details have been fitted to the promenade deck. The cable 72C will be connected in a future issue. And when it comes to that cable, I would highly advise doing what I did. Let me find it. Alright. I basically took a piece of tape, took a Sharpie marker, and I made me a label marking what number cable it is. So there's 72C. That way I won't get mixed up with the cables, and that's going in my collection of cables. But right there is the completed work. And it says first class entrance staircase, but this is really the second class staircase, because the first class is all the way up at the front of the ship. That's the first class. That's the second class. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one, and when I come back, we'll be doing some more build on the Titanic. But until then, goodbye.